Right. And it paints an interesting picture, doesn't it?
It really does. There are sort of two big things happening almost at once. They've hit this major milestone,
Yeah.
but there's also this, well, very urgent offer on the table.
Yeah, the milestone is pretty impressive. APTM, that's the Apertum system, they've officially gone past 60,000 mining bots out there working.
60,000, wow.
Yeah, and that's not just, a vanity number. Hitting 60K active units like these mining bots, it really suggests a solid foundation.
Right, like real adoption.
Exactly. It points towards a potentially strong and decentralized user base. And that's, well, it's vital for the long-term health, the security of the network. It kind of signals a vibrant community is actually building up.
Okay, so that 60,000 number, it sets the stage. But then, bam, there's this deadline. And it feels incredibly tight. The source document, it couldn't be clearer. Miner sales,
Hmm.
they are shutting down completely on July 4th. The cutoff is 23.59.59 UTC.
And they really emphasize that point.
They do. It says, absolutely no extensions, no second chances. It's just done. A hard stop.
Which, if you think about the bigger picture,
Mm-hmm.
it makes this current offering seem like a very unique window, maybe a one-off chance, really.
How so?
Well, the document points out that the next time miners might become available, it's conditional
Conditional on what?
on the Apertum gas price hitting $6.25 or more. So future supply is directly tied to network usage getting more expensive.
Ah, okay. So they're using price as a gate for future releases.
Precisely. It's kind of an interesting economic control.
Mm-hmm.
It makes these current miners, the ones available now, potentially more scarce, potentially driving up demand before this July 4th deadline. It feels like a strategic supply management move.
Right, creating urgency. And to push that urgency, they've rolled out this turbo bundle promo.
Mm-hmm.
It started June 27th, runs right up to that final second, July 4th, 23.59.59 UTC. They're pitching it as basically your final chance to boost your mining setup.
What's the catchphrase? Buy once.
Multiply instantly, earn daily. Yeah, pretty bold promise. They give examples too, like a Lunar bundle, $50 gets you 6 Lunar miners.
Okay, so that's the entry point.
Seems like it. Then it scales up. There's a solar bundle, $600 for 5 solar miners. Nebula is $2,500 for 4 Nebula miners. Then Nova, $6,750 for 3 Nova miners.
And the top tier.
That's the Galactic bundle. $15,000 and you get 3 Galactic miners with that one.
So quite a range. But what are these miners? Fundamentally, the document mentions something key there.
It does. Can you elaborate on that?
Sure. They're described basically as smart contracts. Think of them as little automated programs living in the blockchain. Their job is just to earn APTM automatically.
Okay, hands-off earning them.
Pretty much.
Mhm.
But here's a critical detail. Their operating life, it's fixed. The term is fixed for 31,557,600 blocks.
Which translates to?
Roughly, depending on block times, about 1 year of operation. And the source is explicit. No renewals, no resets.
Ah, so it's not like you buy it and it runs forever. It's a defined term asset.
Exactly. It has a set lifespan. That definitely changes how you might think about it long term compared to, say, buying a stock or something open-ended. It's designed for a predictable period.
Okay, so putting it all together for you, the listener, the message from the source is pretty blunt, isn't it?
Yeah, it's very direct.
Phrases like, ready to scale your mining income and lock in your turbo bundle to multiply your rewards. They even mention joining the 50K plus miner movement. It's all geared towards immediate action, it seems.
Definitely trying to leverage that 60K milestone and the deadline.
So as we wrap this up, it's obvious there's a lot happening in Apertum right now. If scaling mining income is something you're considering, this info suggests a very specific and fleeting opportunity.
Right. And it does bring up a deeper question, I think, about the model itself. What are the long-run implications of these fixed-term, non-renewable smart contract miners?
Especially when the next batch is tied to something like a gas price hitting $6.25.
Exactly. How does that kind of structure potentially affect, say, user loyalty or the ecosystem's economic stability over time beyond just this initial push? It's something to consider.
Definitely some interesting food for thought there. As you explore, digital assets and making money in Web3, looking at how these things are designed, like fixed terms linked to market conditions, it really offers a window into the project's whole strategy, doesn't it? Worth pondering.